Ugh, that feeling. That sudden drop in your stomach when you think your Etsy account might be compromised, it's a panic nobody wants. But hey, don't worry. We're going to walk through exactly what to do step by step to get your account back and lock it down for good. Let's jump right in.
So you're here because something just feels off, right? Maybe you got a weird email, or you saw a charge you don't recognize, or maybe you just can't log in. Whatever it is, you're in the right place. We're going to tackle this head on and get you some answers.
Okay, before we try to figure out exactly what's going on, there are two things you need to do immediately. Think of this as your account's emergency first aid. If you have even the slightest suspicion, these are absolutely non-negotiable.
First things first, change your Etsy password right now. And this part is so important. If you use that same password anywhere else, like for your email, you have to change it there too. Reusing passwords is like giving a thief a key that opens multiple doors. Step 2, turn on two-factor authentication, or 2FA. This is a game changer. It means that even if someone steals your password, they can't get in without a special one-time code from your phone. It's your single best defense. Seriously.
All right, now that you've done that initial first aid, it's time to play detective. Let's look at some of the most common and, frankly, scary things that happen and figure out the exact fix for each one.
This one is a real heart stopper. You go to log in, and it's like the locks on your own front door have been changed. Your email address, the key to your whole account, is gone. It's been swapped out for one you've never seen before.
But here's the good news. Etsy has a built-in safety net for this exact situation. The moment that change happens, Etsy automatically sends an alert to your original email address. So the key to getting your account back is hiding in your old inbox. Go find that email, click the special link inside to change it back, and then, you guessed it, immediately change your password and switch on 2FA. That email is your lifeline.
Okay, so what about the absolute worst-case scenario? The hacker got in, changed your email and your password, and you are totally, completely locked out. The forgot password link is useless now. What do you do then? In this specific situation, there's only one move left to make. You have to get in touch with Etsy support directly. Forget the self-service stuff, it's past that point. They're the only ones with the tools to verify who you are and help you get the account back. Don't wait, contact them right away.
Now for a different kind of mystery. You're checking your email and suddenly there's a confirmation from Etsy for an order. An order you know for a fact you did not place. Your mind immediately jumps to fraud. But let's look at what's probably happening.
You know, most of the time, this isn't nearly as sinister as it seems. The most common cause is just a simple typo. Someone else was checking out and accidentally typed your email address instead of their own. Or maybe you used a library computer and forgot to log out. While it's always a good idea to change your password just to be safe, this is often just a case of human error.
Okay, let's talk about money. Because nothing sends a jolt of panic through you faster than seeing a charge in your bank statement that you just don't recognize. And when it says Etsy, you might assume the worst. So let's decode what's really going on here.
So here's something a lot of people don't realize. Etsy handles all the payments for its sellers. That means even if you buy a cool handmade mug from a shop called Sarah's Pottery, the charge on your credit card statement will always just say Etsy or Etsy Brooklyn NY. It's totally normal. Etsy is the official merchant, not the individual shop. So seeing that name is not a sign of fraud.
And before you pick up the phone to call your bank in a panic, just do this one simple thing first. Ask around. Seriously, it's incredibly common for a partner, a kid, or even a friend to have used your card for something you forgot about. A quick, "Hey, did you buy something on Etsy?" could save you a whole lot of stress.
All right, now let's debunk a couple of common situations that look super suspicious at first glance, but are actually just normal parts of how Etsy keeps things secure. Knowing these can save you a ton of unnecessary anxiety.
So you go to log in and bam, you're hit with this message. It sounds really serious, and your first thought is probably, oh no, they caught a hacker in my account. But here's the thing. This message is actually Etsy being a really good security guard. This is a preventative measure, not proof that you've been hacked. It might be because someone tried to log in with the wrong password too many times, or from a strange location. Etsy is basically locking the door before a break-in can happen.
And the fix is surprisingly easy. You just need to follow the steps to reset your password. That's it. That proves you're the real owner, and they'll let you right back in. And if you don't see that reset email right away, do yourself a favor and check your spam folder first.
Okay, this one's a classic, and it causes stress for both buyers and sellers. You either placed an order or received an order, and it just seems stuck.
The status says processing, and it's been that way for a while. Is something broken? Is this a scam? Let me be completely 100% clear on this one. No, an order that's processing is not a sign of fraud. It's one of the most common things people worry about, but it's just a standard part of how online payments work.
See, there's a whole lot of complex stuff happening behind the scenes. Banks are talking to each other, verifying funds, and sometimes those conversations just take a little while. Especially with international payments, those can sometimes take up to 72 hours to clear. So whether you're a buyer waiting for your item to ship or a seller waiting for the money, seeing that processing status is normal. Just got to be a little patient.
Phew, okay. We have covered a lot of ground here, from emergency first aid to busting some common myths. Now, let's pull it all together into a final simple action plan you can use to keep your accounts safe from now on.
So here's your cheat sheet. Number 1, trust your gut. If something feels weird, change that password. 2, build your fortress. Keep 2FA turned on always. 3, investigate before you panic. Ask your family about mystery charges. 4, know your escape hatch. That restore link in your old email is your ticket back in. And finally, remember that patience is key. A processing delay is totally normal. The whole point of this is to put you back in the driver's seat. You now know how to react, but more importantly, how to prevent these problems from happening in the first place. So, I have one question for you. Based on everything we just talked about, what's the one security step you're going to take for your account today? Are you going to finally turn on 2FA? Are you going to create a new unique password? Do one thing right now and make your account stronger.